Before the sun has fully risen, volunteers from across Europe set themselves up at vantage points across the island. As well as monitoring the number of migrating birds, they're also counting the number of gunshots.
3, 4, 5, 6. It's only 6:30 in the morning and we've heard over 300 shots, so hunters are out in force this morning.
In most European countries this activity would be illegal, but due to a special exemption, Maltese hunters are allowed to shoot a limited number of migrating turtle dove and quail. Unfortunately, these aren't the only birds being shot at. This is a Montagu's harrier, one of Britain's rarest birds of prey.
Yes. That went straight down.
Yeah.
Call the police, the police.
The police were called, but they didn't find the bird or the hunter. This is a pallid harrier, of which there are only a few hundred breeding pairs left in Europe. It was found with an injury and taken to a local vet.
The bird was shot, that's quite obvious for me. So there is a fracture on the wing.
It's hoped it'll make a full recovery. This bee-eater wasn't so fortunate and had to be put down. An ongoing satellite tracking study by the British Trust for Ornithology has shown that some cuckoos pass through Malta on their way to the UK. This one was gunned down. It still has a shotgun pellet lodged in its chest.
It's embedded in the muscle. If the bird can fly with it, yes, it can stay there forever.
An attempt was made to release it, but its prospects of being able to complete the journey don't look promising. All Maltese hunters are required to have a licence, and most belong to the FKNK, the Federation for Hunting and Conservation. Their president insists that the hunters committing these crimes are not typical of his members.
I never say illegal hunting, because it's either hunting or it's something illegal. If after 20 years they have not realized that they cannot do these things, they're not fit to hold a gun. And they're not fit, definitely, to be called hunters and to be members of our federation.
We do agree with this particular section of the hunting community that all the other things that happen here, like the illegal killing of birds of prey and some of the other illegalities that take place, is completely wrong. So there is that bit of common ground where, you know, people who are still going out shooting protected birds, we both feel that that needs to be stopped and that needs to be dealt with.
Even with BirdLife and the FKNK united in opposing illegal hunting, limited police resources mean illegal acts are still happening. Protected birds destined for other parts of Europe and the UK are being killed. At the end of the hunting season, BirdLife and the FKNK will both send a report to the EU. One will attempt to justify the banning of spring hunting. The other will aim to convince why this long-held tradition should continue. Jez Toogood, BBC News, Malta.